I just want to talk about the tiny little shifts that happen within the transition of a season, the transition of a soul. And I just want to say, start it off with telling a little story about how I realized, really, how I realized. Please don't mind, just don't mess with me if I'm like keep messing with my hair and stuff. I'm going through a period. After that period, I talked about where I don't know what to do with my hair, and I'm no longer having like a good hair day, and I cut it off. It was like right here. It was, yeah, it was pretty big. It came pretty good, and I actually grew that for a while. Nonetheless, I digressed. Let that rhyme. Anyway, I okay. I was talking about transition in the slightest of things like artwork, shading, and transition in seasons, transition in the spirit leaving this realm to go into the next realm. And I do want to say something. A couple months ago in February, my boyfriend's grandmother passed away. Before she passed away, I was pretty close with her. I mean, I don't know the worst. Actually, I feel like I know the worst of her because I feel like I connected with her spirit and I understood a lot of things spiritually with her. I don't want to, I'm not trying to take her the credit. I'm not her granddaughter. I just heard her when she talked and understood her when she yelled or disciplined or said things that maybe other people felt uncomfortable about. In the last few months of her living, I felt like I started to communicate with her spirit, her soul. Why do I feel like I started to communicate with her spirit, her soul? Because I started to hear things. Not outside of myself like a fucking ghost, nothing like that. I started to hear, I'm worried, I'm scared, I'm ready though. I'm so worried, I'm scared, but I'm ready. And she said it out loud, but she repeated it in her soul a lot. She was worried about her daughter. What about her daughter? She wasn't quite worried about her grandchildren though. I don't know why. She just weren't. I heard it a lot. I heard that a lot. She's worried about her daughter, mainly. She forgave and understood a lot of her grandchildren. I heard it. Like I heard it in my spirit. I didn't understand where it's coming from. I didn't understand where it's coming from until the day when she was about to pass. I knew she wasn't gonna make it too far into the year. Her soul told me that. The year prior, I had got a message about February 20th. The year prior, it came and went, so I didn't understand what that message was about. So the days coming up to her passing, she was in the hospital, and so of course, I mean, we didn't see her much, right? I don't want to make excuses, but I mean, we didn't have a car, so we don't have a car, so we couldn't, like, for me and my boyfriend and my daughter, we couldn't go see her like whenever we wanted to, so we kind of just had to have news. Sorry, I moved it. We kind of just had to have like updates from the daughter I'm telling you that she was most worried about. I kind of assured her that everything was going to be okay in the spirit. I assured the spirit that everything would be alright. And I assured that it's okay. I assure her a lot of times, like a lot of those moments were me assuring her that that she is okay to leave. She's like, don't know if she can her. She felt like she didn't. I also got that verification from her grandson, my boyfriend, that she felt like she could have did even more. He had to talk with her about it. So when he said that, I didn't say it to him, but what I was communing with, who I was communing with, her spirit, I never told him anything. I never told anybody anything because, like I said, I didn't understand really what was going on. So she's in the hospital. I keep hearing her, she's ready. She wanted me to tell everybody the day she passed to come back to the hospital. They had just left the hospital. I got a sense saying like to tell them that they should go back to the hospital because this is her time of like that's just gonna pass. But I also thought it was a fucking lunatic. So I didn't say anything. I didn't say nothing. she probably got pissed. And actually I think she was okay. The day before she passed, I did her silence. So that's how I kind of knew her spirit was ready. In subconsciously, kind of intuitively, in that transition, I knew she was like ready to transition. And so I felt a sense of stillness, calmness, a sense of like, I didn't hear nothing no more. I didn't hear anything anymore. So the day, so now it's the day after her passing. That morning, they got a call saying that she passed. I was waking up out of my sleep with crying and stuff like that. I honestly don't remember blinking or any of it. I don't remember. But anyway, I felt like I was just up. And what do you call it? Don't mind me. My mind has taken a break. I consoled her granddaughter that morning she passed. I'm gonna make a part 2 about transition, really.